Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right in a relationship, yet something seems off? Maybe she's pulling away, and you don't know what to do. You might try harder, chase her, send messages, or show up unannounced. But deep down, you know this isn't the right approach. What if I told you that sometimes the best thing you can do is give her space? Not out of frustration or spite, but out of wisdom. Today, we're diving into why giving her distance can actually make her come back, stronger, more interested, and more invested than ever before. Stay with me. By the end of this, you'll see why this might just be the most powerful move you can make. Understanding the power of space. When you give her distance, you're offering more than just physical space. You're offering emotional space, the space to breathe, reflect, and rediscover her feelings for you. Distance creates perspective. Imagine a piece of art you've been staring at for hours. At some point, you stop noticing the finer details. But when you take a step back, you see the masterpiece in its entirety. Relationships are much the same. Constant proximity can make the most beautiful connection feel suffocating. Giving her space allows her to appreciate who you are from a fresh perspective. She needs to miss you. We all know that absence makes the heart grow fonder. It's a timeless truth. Sometimes when you're always available, when you're always there, it's easy for someone to take you for granted. They get used to your presence and, without realizing it, begin to lose the appreciation they once had for you. Giving her distance is a way of allowing her to miss you. Think about it. When you're constantly with someone, they can forget about your value. But when you step back, she'll have time to reflect on your unique qualities and the connection you share. And when she misses you, the longing to be close again can reignite the spark that initially drew her to you. She needs time to reflect on her own needs. Relationships are a mirror of both people's emotional landscapes. When you're constantly there, she may not have time to evaluate what she truly needs. Sometimes, the healthiest thing for someone is the opportunity to figure out their emotions on their own. Giving her space isn't about creating doubt. It's about allowing her to process everything. Think about the times when you were caught up in your own thoughts and how helpful it was when you had the space to organize them. The same applies to her. Giving her distance allows her to reflect on her feelings, figure out what she needs from you, and get clarity on her desires. The need for independence. Independence is essential for a balanced relationship. No one wants to feel like their entire existence revolves around another person. She needs time to focus on herself, to grow, and to experience life outside of the relationship. Ironically, giving her that space helps to strengthen the relationship, not weaken it. When she has room to grow independently, she will come back to the relationship with new experiences, ideas, and a refreshed mindset. She will be more grounded, more confident, and less likely to feel overwhelmed or confined. And in turn, this benefits you both. The power of confidence. One of the most attractive qualities anyone can have in a relationship is confidence, and confidence is built when we don't rely on others for our validation. By stepping back and allowing her space, you are showing that you are secure within yourself. This sends a powerful message. You don't need her to complete you, but you want her in your life because you genuinely care. This confidence is magnetic. It creates a sense of curiosity and intrigue. When you are comfortable with your own life, she will be more likely to come back, realizing that your value isn't tied to her presence. It's inherent in who you are. Don't chase. Let her choose. Chasing someone can often come from a place of insecurity or fear. When you chase, you push them away because no one wants to feel like they're being pursued out of desperation. But when you give her distance, you're respecting her freedom to come to you on her own terms. This is powerful because relationships should be based on mutual desire. By letting her choose to come back to you, you're creating a healthy dynamic of mutual respect. Remember, the best connections are built when both people come together because they want to, not because they feel they have to. The wisdom of patience. Patience is more than just waiting. It's about trusting the process. It's about understanding that sometimes things need time to evolve. If you're always in her face, constantly reminding her of your feelings or your desires, you might pressure her into a decision she's not ready for. Patience allows her to process her emotions at her own pace. By waiting and allowing her the freedom to make her own choice, you are showing her that you trust her judgment and her space. And more often than not, this trust will lead her to choose you, because it shows her that you're confident enough to not rush her, to respect her feelings, and to love her unconditionally. Conclusion. So, why does she come back after you give her distance? It's because space allows her to reflect on her feelings, to appreciate your worth, and to experience growth as an individual. Distance gives her the freedom to miss you, to see the relationship through a clearer lens, and to decide that what she had with you was something special. By giving her space, you allow the relationship to evolve in a way that brings out the best in both of you. You're not forcing anything. You're simply giving her the room to choose you with an open heart. And when she does, she'll come back more interested, more invested, and more in love than before. Remember, love isn't about possession. It's about connection. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is let her go, so that she can come back to you when the time is right. Stay patient, stay confident, and trust in the wisdom of giving space. Because in the end, when it's meant to be, she will come back.